The helicopter fell from the sky like a dying bird, smashing into the quiet valley with a thunderous explosion. Fire burst out, smoke rising high into the air. Daniel Carter, a single father who was hiking nearby after finishing a delivery shift, stopped dead in his tracks. Fear grabbed him for a second, but then he heard a scream. Daniel ran toward the wreckage without thinking. He was not trained for rescues. He was not strong or rich. He was just a tired man who had lost his wife and spent every day fighting life for his young son. Still, his feet moved fast, his heart pounding louder than the flames. The heat was unbearable. Metal groaned and cracked. Inside the broken helicopter, a woman was trapped, bleeding and barely conscious. Daniel burned his hands pulling at the twisted door. Smoke filled his lungs, but he refused to stop. With one final push, the door gave way. He dragged the woman out just seconds before the fire exploded behind them. Daniel collapsed on the ground, coughing violently, his arms shaking. The woman lay unconscious beside him, alive. Sirens echoed in the distance as help finally arrived. At the hospital, Daniel waited quietly in a corner, his clothes torn and hands wrapped in bandages. A nurse rushed past, whispering urgently, "That's Elena Blackwood, CEO of Blackwood Industries." The words froze Daniel's blood. 5 years earlier, that same name had destroyed his life. Back then, Daniel had been hopeful. His startup idea, eco-friendly transport systems, was everything he believed in. Elena Blackwood had invited him into her glass office, praised his vision, and promised support. Daniel trusted her. Weeks later, she vanished. Emails stopped, calls ignored. Then the news broke. Blackwood Industries launched a revolutionary eco-transport system. His idea, his designs, his future, stolen and perfected by a billion-dollar machine. Daniel lost investors. Lawsuits crushed him. Stress broke his wife's already weak health, and within a year, she was gone. Daniel was left alone with a newborn son and a mountain of debt. Elena Blackwood never looked back. Now she lay in a hospital bed, alive because of him. 2 days later, Elena woke up, weak, confused. When she asked who saved her, the nurse pointed toward the man sitting silently by the window. Elena's eyes widened as recognition hit her. "Daniel Carter," she whispered. "Yes," he replied calmly. "The man you ruined." Silence filled the room. Elena tried to speak but broke down instead. No assistants, no lawyers, no power, just guilt. "I told myself it was business," she cried. "I didn't think about the people I destroyed."